Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
The first dialogue choice of the game.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Smooth.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yep.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay, I need to change something in the settings. I hate that key tone. Okay.
You probably don't want to keep the Captain waiting, Commander.
The Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Yes, he is. I kind of figured that out already.
Told you what
just saw him. He marched by like he was on a
The
mission.
screen tearing is
Spectre, they're always on a mission.
interesting.
We're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Oh, well.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that
Where would he
on a
put that?
do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Okay.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Bye.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge.
Everyone's
here. You
here.
can take
Everyone here
orders
is a
for
bloody
Spectre.
gossip, aren't they?
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too
No.
many spy vids, Jenkins.
That's not quite true.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well
Now let me in on the
respected by
gossip.
the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Super secret alien people.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about a coup.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Yeah.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
I should
Goodbye,
go.
Commander.
That's what he usually says. Not down here then. Oh, the screen tearing is awful.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still
Are you
newcomers,
threatening me,
Shepard.
Master Turian?
The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Oh, dialogue choice. Didn't even look at.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
Honestly, I don't
This
know
is
if I'm
big
muted
shit.
or not.
The last time humanity made a
monitor
discovery
slobs.
like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Second, let me just check. Okay, no, my mic is on. Cool.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
He's spying on me now!
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
But I don't even know that I can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Such as?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
It's the claw! The claw has come!
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
His little mandibles bounced. That's
Take
fine.
us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Kill them.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective.
That
The
too.
beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout
Oh,
out
how
ahead.
Spectre review.
He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
What have we got?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
So yeah, you have weapons that you're trained and untrained in. As a Vanguard, I believe I'm trained in shotgun and pistol.
All targets down.
Bam! Bam!
Clear.
sure there was a weapon wheel as well. Just can't remember how to access it. Take it away. Click filter tabs to switch between item types. Select an item from the list of available models and click the equip button to build it. Click Omnigel button to permanently convert the selected item to Omnigel. Click on an item on an equipped item's upgrade slot to select an upgrade. Every weapon has at least one weapon and one ammo upgrade slot. Click the weapon icon to access the weapon upgrades to this weapon. Click the bullet icon to select on armor, you fool. I don't exactly know what hardening does, but that's the one we're going for. Upgrades.
Oh God, what happened here?
Death, Jenkins. Death happened here. Let's see, straight pistol from there. Okay. Up for shotgun, down for pistol. I'm talking about scrolling on the weapon wheel. I don't know what buttons they're particularly assigned to. Rip Jenkins. Fire shields. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, that's a grenade. What's that? What's the button? Oh, that's magic gel. Oh, there goes the grenade. I've closed the quick slots. There it is. I'm in walk mode. How do I unwalk? Z. Okay.
Rip right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Man, playing on PC is great.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
So many buttons.
Aye, aye, sir.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with
F
you
to
at the
heal.
lakeside.
Oh, heals everyone. Grand. Ah, spacebar. That's how you do it. Caden has abilities. That's not fair. Where's my shit? Oh, I have abilities too. How do I set these to my quick slots? Do that in a second. Run! What's Caden trained with? Just a pistol. Okay, so do I just press the button I want it to be assigned to? Nope. How do I assign shit to quick slots?
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Okay, that's fine, but click any of the weapon icons near Shepard's name to equip that weapon. You can switch weapons for any squad member in this way. Release spaceman. Okay, it's not a very helpful tutorial, is it? course the woman has to have white and pink armor. Lovely. Ah!
I've lost shields!
Oh, wrong one.
Shields down.
We win!
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Oh, you probably won't.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise.
Beacon
it might
seems
still be
awfully
there.
important.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
That's because you're a jarhead, Ashley.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Carries the same...
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Carries the same amount of weapons as we do.
Move out.
Thanks, I guess. Pressing I opens the equipment screen, which allows you to switch and modify weapons, armor, and other items used by your squad. Let's go to the screen now. Okay. Equip the pistol Ashley gave you by clicking on the pistol icon. Double-click the weapon to equip it, then click the ammo upgrade slot to install your ammo. The ammo upgrade slot is located above the damage bar in the equipped items section. Okay, sure. We've already been through that. Double-click on the ammo upgrade to install it in your weapon. Sure, I haven't got anything else, so why not? I'm not sure this is actually having any fucking effect, you know. You to go to the squad screen, okay? Click on talent to spend points and improve that ability. Mouse over a talent for more information. etc., etc. From what I understand, you want to max out your charm and or intimidate, like as quickly as you can. Why is my renegade higher than my paragon? I've been a nice guy. Yeah, pistols. I'm not even trained in well, I am trained in shotguns, but I don't have any shotgun abilities yet. It's kind of annoying. What does assault training give? General damage. Let's have one in Vanguard. Let's have two in Vanguard and one in pistol. And you guys should be auto-leveling, as far as I understand it. Because I'm too lazy to upgrade so many different people.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Anything else to pick up? Nope. What kind of armor can I use? Can I really not switch to them? Oof. It's gonna be a while before I can use medium armor. Okay. Hooray, camo. Keeping everyone upgraded is going to be a pain in the ass, I can tell now. I don't know what Ashley's trained in. Everything. Okay. Put your damn weapons away. First, search between item types, select an item from the list of available models and click the equip button to build it. Click the Omnigel button to permanently convert the selected item into Omnigel. Click on an equip items upgrade slot. Jeez, how many times are you going to tell me that? Rip that guy. Gunfire is green now. Okay.
I've lost shields.
Oh dear. Heal? That doesn't heal me much, does it?
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
I'd rather
This
not.
is
That
the
seems
dig
like a lot of
site.
work.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp.
I think Ashley's
it's just on the
supposed to
top
be
of
there.
this ridge, up the ramps.
All I saw was a wall.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Haha, save. Got a load of mismatched weaponry. Just checking on slobs, making sure everything's working correctly.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
They turned them into robot people. Ah. Why are you not dead yet? Look how much health you don't have. There we go. Oh God. Well, shotgun seems far more useful.
Perimeter secured. It used to be beautiful here.
Smells like smoke and death.
That was helpful from both of you. How do I... Ah, there we go. Wouldn't let me do that earlier. There we go. I don't know what Omnigel does, but boy am I looking forward to finding out.
It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Then let's decrypt it. Yeah. Oh, that's what Omnigel is for.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
You mean safe? No one is safe.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Well, that's impossible.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Manuel is insane!
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future?
Yes.
To see the destruction rushing towards us?
Yes.
To understand there is no escape?
Yes.
No hope?
Yes.
No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
The medication. The weed, man. The weed. I've drugged him up to the ears. He'll be chill soon. Is that gonna come up every fucking time? Because it's gonna get real old if it does.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
I hear footsteps. Pew. Yeah, I kind of already figured this out.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
It's the claw. The claw. Away! Can't you guys do anything yourselves?
Think we're good, Commander?
Yeah, you what do you know? Yep.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Why?
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when
Before,
that ship
during,
showed
and
up.
after.
We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only was coming from inside your own head.
Well, maybe you're just insane.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Stuff?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Powell that works at the docks.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna go raid your shed now. Stinger 2? Right at the beginning of the game? That's pretty cool. I'm sure there was a way to like view. Oh, that's not it. To view an item before equipping it. She's currently using the Banshee. I can't remember whether the Avenger was what she had at the beginning. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna probably Omnigel everything else. Save the confusion. Storm, I believe, is what we had at the beginning. Oh, look at all these pistols. Jesus Christ. Right, oh my god. It's certainly different. And then armor. No one can use the heavy armor. I don't remember what the button was to like. Alright, let's check some modifications. Sure, that one. And armor. Let's get rid of the toxic seals. Okay, there we are. What the fuck is that noise?
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Well.
Something's moving over behind those
What
crates.
a great specter. It's dead already.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
Trying to survive, I
I'm
imagine.
sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
Aren't you the
They
smuggler
killed
guy?
everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already
Hey,
behind
Lin-Lin,
the
how you
crates
doing?
when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not too bad. A little bit sore.
I
but,
don't really want to think about it.
You know, not too bad.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What?
Really
No.
tired today too. I didn't even have like a late
I mean,
night or anything.
What does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler. Who cares?
I mean, I struggled to get to sleep a
supervisor's
little
dead,
bit, but it
the
wasn't
entire
like
crew's dead.
terrible.
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing for the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
Stand down, Williams.
We need those grenades.
You fucking
Who'd want to
jarhead.
attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Your everything days are over at this rate.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell.
Probably not.
Those
Slap right
grenades
if
could have
my
come in handy.
midriff is out shit night.
If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
my course.
okay.
My abs are still a little bit sore.
There
but
is
not,
something
like,
else I
terrible.
was saving.
I'm sore in
Could be
generally
worth a fortune.
other places
Experimental
too, but
technology, top of the line.
I don't know.
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Bye. High explosive? Nice, I'll take it. Oh, what now? Boom.
Lost shields!
Oh my god, what is that? It's bloody massive is what it is. It's weird that you can only sprint in battle. And you get fatigued really easily. Duck. Holy hell.
Lost shields!
Actually, you're trained in sniper, right? Ow. Oh, Ashley's down. Never mind. Bonk. Don't know if that hurt anything.
Perimeter secure.
Okay, well, actually, get that back out. Ashley, you're supposed to be the soldier. You're supposed to be, like, hard to kill. What the fuck's the matter with you?
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Leave no evidence that the colony was here. Leave nothing here. I like that this charge is just
the Geth must have planted them.
Completely unguarded.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Thank you, Ms. Obvious. Shotguns are fun. Oh, people are using their abilities. Cool. I wasn't sure whether I had to, like, manually do it every time, or if they had a bit of sense to them. Oh my god. Okay. I forgot what it was like using biotics on this game. You're very exposed when you use them, which is kind of a problem. You're just gonna force me through this tutorial. Click and rotate the camera. My shotgun beats your sniper. Alright, how do I tell them to come back?
I think we got it.
Aha! Plenty of time left. Sure, go for the chemical rounds. I'm not sure if your allies' weapons actually overheat. Barrier, overload. What's overload do? Sure. Aha! Fuck your shields. Oh my god, he's right there. These gas shields are quite annoying. I think that's all of them.
Clear.
Cool. I kind of already know how to do this. I'm gonna loot everything. Finally some upgrades. Some like actual weapon mods, not ammo mods.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
The beacon has
It
been
wasn't
lit.
doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Don't go near it.
Shepard! No, don't touch it!
Why do they always want to touch it? I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't mind touchy as well. I'd be like, shiny, shiny, I want to touch it.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
A woman has no fear.
This human must be eliminated.
I don't wanna.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Where am I? Who am I? Who are you?
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I don't remember.
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
Captain Anderson,
how's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
We won't. We won't need you.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Sure.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I saw everything. The future, the past.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored.
I had a nightmare. Can I sleep here tonight?
Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
He's not wrong. Humans are kind of a blight on the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. First, I'm going to loot everything. like a ghost or see through and stuff. No, she's noticed me. Now I need to go over and bloody talk to her, I suppose.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Soldiers die, it's fine.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Those two are unrelated.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends
It's
die.
probably her fault anyway.
It comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Well,
Thanks,
we could
Commander.
have, but I just don't want to be too
I
harsh.
have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Everyone on this ship has to do his or her part, Williams. Remember that.
Understood, sir.
That's understood, Mr. Sir. Sir! Sir. Hey, stuff.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me.
It is.
Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Yeah, so would we.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants.
I
Lieutenant
assume
Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration.
Shepard would
Sometimes
use
there
the
are
L3.
complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
As far as you know.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
This is where he's over here giggling in the corner.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Okay. I'm not okay. I'm not. It's over here. Who are you? Go back to work. Do something important. What's in here? I thought there was a thing. Oh, hey, Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
I don't wanna.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I'm not ready. Oh, I forgot to adjust my my webcam. Oh, shut up. There we go. There we go. It's kind of annoying that I need to do that like every fucking time I stream. Bear with me a second here. I need to adjust this to. There we are. There we are. There we are. Everything is normal. Where's Prestley? Yeah, you better salute.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
What do you know? What do you know of loss?
timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Still pay taxes in the future? It's a claw again!
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
It is ugly though. That is an ugly ship.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This game always went heavy on the lens flare. I never really understood why.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies
Casual
on the borders
racism.
of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain
CSEC
Anderson,
wasn't
I
there.
see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
Barely.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations.
Hey, Adrian.
Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
What a jackass.
Sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect.
I'm gonna hack into the office computer. Yay! Have I not streamed this before? No, bloody lost the chat. This is ridiculous. Give me a second. No, I've streamed the Mass Effect Andromeda, but not this one. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that set. Do we want to send in a recon team? I guess I'm doing that. Is this blind or what? No, this isn't blind. This is because I'm running out of games to stream.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I
I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
You guys
Hello
okay?
there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
The what?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
You think they could have done more interesting things with Udina in ME2 and ME3 than they actually did? Yeah, I kind of agree.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor group.
I like that you can just walk up to random important people and be like, what do you do?
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
What games have I got but not played through? Off stream, none. I play through all the games that I own. On stream, there's this, and that's pretty much it.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
Has PlayStation got a sale on?
We're just beginning to explore.
They're doing their stay-at-home initiative, but I've already got one of the games that they're giving away for that, and the other I'm not really interested in.
We discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Wouldn't life be so much simpler if we had to all had to declare our emotions before speaking? Yeah, I agree.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
To be fair though, like, bored now, I wish I was home, happy now Nero's on. To be fair, most of my responses to people anytime someone talks to me would be like, general disdain, and then response.
What do you do here?
Oh, I've already asked you this.
Okay. Chastising rebuke. Your tone is.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response.
Remorseful response.
You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I love the way I love the Elcor in general.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
This bit with the two aliens as well. The game tells you to go left, so obviously you go right and find 2 new aliens and learn about their species. Yeah, I fucking love it.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
What's your problem, Din?
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke,
He
Din.
sighed.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
The living bowling balls of the galaxy.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
There's a lot of chastising rebukes
The
here.
Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
BioWare won't even let us bring our females to the Citadel. I think it's explained later in the series, or you meet one. The Elcor females are exactly the same as the males. Like, they sound the same, they look the same. You know, they're pretty much the same. I probably think I think the same is probably to be said for the Volus. I can only imagine that their females sound and look the same. The one thing you've noticed after beating the game, the only alien females in the game are the Yasari, and they only have one sex. Yeah, although in Andromeda you get female Turians, and there's a female Turian in Mass Effect 3, maybe 2.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What services? Where are we? Embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Hey, the humans have their own office, which means I'm more important
Goodbye,
than you are.
Ambassador.
Bye.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room.
You know who I am?
Oop. Technical difficulties?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the
I
terminal
feel like
yourself.
this is done very strangely. Like Shepard's never been to the Citadel.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics.
I'm on
When you
PlayStation. No, I'm
represent
playing
trillions
this
of
on. I
citizens, it
have to
tends
play
get
this
a
on
little
PC.
busy.
I should be going now.
This is only on PC or Xbox 360, and I tried to borrow one of my brother's Xbox 360s because he has the trilogy on it, but he doesn't have a power cable for his Xbox 360. My sister got rid of hers, so I'm kind of like, I guess I'm playing this on PC then. I'd rather do it on a console so that I can, because I can't look at slops. I can't monitor the stream in any way if I'm playing a PC game, so I'm having a bit of issues here, but I'm sort of doing the best that I can. But usually I would be playing on PlayStation.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Oh yes, quite so. It is marvelous to meet you, Mr. Alcor. Delighted, welcome. Ew. Oh, I'm gonna snoop. I'm gonna snoop everywhere. I'm gonna hack into your computer. I don't know who you are, but, you know. Evil music. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the station is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind.
Big place.
It is, yeah. It is. Who are you?
Commander Shepard. I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
Oh, okay.
It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
I think they're generally
Especially
considered
when
above
it's
the
left
law.
up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Which is why you need
The
them.
galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Well then.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind.
Can you send me a PM?
Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the
Yeah,
power
you can send me one on Twitch, but I won't be able to read it until I go on my break because I'm watching the chat on my phone.
That's their business.
And I have no other way to check it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Yeah, we are done here.
Going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Asshole. Let's see, we got a Solarian female in Mass Effect 3, Turian female in Mass Effect 3 Omega, Krogan female in Mass Effect 3, and Quarian males in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, that pretty much covers it.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I could do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
I was just passing
sorry.
through.
What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
You at least tell me where...
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
I wonder if I've got
Thanks,
something
kid.
running in the
Have
background.
fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
It's causing
I will.
issues. It
Have
might be
fun,
the fact that I've alt-tabbed out a few times. I know the older games aren't big on
I
that.
don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
What issues? Well, there was stuttering just now in the cutscene.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Sure.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here.
Well, there's a Volus
Across
complaining
the
about
bridge,
general
you'll
life.
find the bank, the Emporium, and Shira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
Oh,
If you need supplies,
people won't shut up
you can
about
try
her.
the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her.
What the
at
fuck
one
do
time
you
or
want?
another.
Oh, Commander
She's a
Senpai.
very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place.
I would
Cora's
have
Den,
tea
on the
here.
other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
This is a nice little place. I would have a cuppa here. Probably not much else, but definitely a cuppa.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Did I know female Shepard voice actress also voiced Samus Aran in the European version of Metroid Prime 1? Yeah, she's done quite a few things.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide
It's Cortana.
spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races.
That's nothing,
along
Dr.
with
Chakwa is a
CSEC
Romulan.
headquarters.
Yeah.
On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
It's because only the European version of Metroid Prime 1 featured a voiced prologue speech. That is strange.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the 3 Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Although Captain Anderson, he's been in many things, so there is that.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
You've never watched or played this game, so you're not going to understand it. There is a lot to understand. But how are you doing, Azzy? Where were we? Embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space
That's why there are moments like this.
Consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic
so all their
years
fucking
ago.
complaining and they
As
still get
Citadel
more than
space has
humans.
expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
I wonder how many galactic years are in a human year. Or an Earth year.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
I'm not even going to ask what does she think. She's a
How come the
program.
Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
You've nice and spicy knickknacks? I was never big on knickknacks.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council
'Cause they're
races
short
have
and
extensive
round.
responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species, get fucked, Volus. The inhabitants of Citadel Council space utilize a standardized time system. This system is different from the Terran coordinated universal time relied on by humans in that a galactic standard day comprises of 20 hours. Each hour comprises 100 minutes. Each minute comprises 100 seconds. Each second is half as long as a human second. As a result, a 20-hour galactic standard day is 15.7% longer than a standard 24-hour Terran coordinated universal day, which means it lasts 27 hours, 46 minutes and 40 seconds in Earth-based time. A galactic standard year is described as being an average of Asari, Solarian and Turian years and only 1.09 times longer than an Earth year. This means that a galactic standard year consists of 398.114 Earth days or 343.97 galactic standard days. Jesus Christ. I wonder if people worked that out or if BioWare released that information. How am I doing? I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. In a little bit of pain from
That's pretty damn
workouts
arrogant.
and
I apologize if my personality
whatever else.
has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing
Also
to the Citadel
really
Tourist
fucking
and
tired
Visitor
today for no
Board.
good reason. Ugh.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security
They
serves
put a
as
lot
law
of thought into
enforcement
that.
for
Yes,
all
they
regions of the
did.
Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more,
Why does the computer have
Executor
boobs?
Palin's office is located in the
Because
CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
It's modelled after an Asari.
Goodbye.
And Asari have boobs.
And thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
And then the fucking humor. Adrian, I know this series is old and I've played through it, but let's try not to spoil it for other people. I'm gonna leave that message up because, like I said, the series is kind of old, so. The shiny arrow has gone. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. These are assignments, which are generally for later. I'm sure I picked up. Someone asked me to go see Shaira, and that's gone now. Oh, I need to go to the Citadel Tower. Okay. Why would a representation need memory glands? Who cares? We can't even be certain if the Asari really even have tits. Yes, we can. Mass Effect Andromeda. The PB romance scene, they definitely have tits. My big problem that I have with this game is that once I get free roam, I spend a lot of time just free roaming. So you know, be prepared for a long playthrough. Shepard slept with anything female. You can't sleep with a female Turian in this one. Shepard never sleeps with a female Turian. It's either Asari, Quarian, or human.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the Keepers. Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Can you tell me about them?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me
I just
is
want
the
to know about the
spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay.
I would just like.
To your left is one of the Keepers.
There we go. That's what I want to ask about.
Caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation? Jesus Christ. No insta-fast travel? In a game like this, I kind of don't want to because I feel like I'll miss something.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station.
Nothing to do with them. I don't know what you guys want me
protect
to
the Keepers against
set the
interference
points up
during
for.
the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make
Don't I have any pets?
appearances
Nope.
in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to ask about the Keepers.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant
I
day.
get codex entries and experience points for these kind of things. Hmm?
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
So where's this almighty Shaira then? Oh, over there. No, there are going to be more matches coming on YouTube from Outcast Pro Wrestling.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous
Is a whisper
one,
a private message?
You are the one called Shepard.
The
tale of how you
can't
survived
remember.
the great
I think that
tragedy
there's
on
two
Apus
different
is truly
things.
remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I think a whisper should be, you know, it should come to me. And you think 2-3 episodes? Can't remember how. We pre-taped 5 episodes.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
A little odd BioWare decided to feature Earth-esque trees on the Citadel. What are the no alien trees? I think it's honestly just an oversight. Something they just didn't think about.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact.
Yeah, lean me, I got that
For a
message.
fee, I share my expertise.
I did remember everything
I also
from knee
offer
to the side of the head
premium
onwards
services for
after
those
that.
clients who need
You had to go,
someone to
dude,
conduct
what's
business
next?
without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely
Is that the one where
within
you
the
wrapped
bounds
my
of
arm and
interstellar
like
commerce
dropped
law.
onto your back?
Even so,
That was a
many
great
of my
move. I love
clients
taking
would
it.
prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council
It's the
to
largest
reduce
hard drive
tariffs
I
on
own,
Hanar
a
goods.
terabyte.
How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
That's the one, and we're sold to. Yeah, that sell that I did on the show for that move was the best sell that I'd done. I got some really good bounce off of your knee.
Commander.
And then you rolled to my stomach and asked me, and I, what was next? The match was great. I managed to remember the whole thing, and then remember my next match that was immediately after that too, which I'm really happy about. DDT into a power driver, which was a beautiful power driver. Can you take another one? If it's an 18 plus show, yes. I don't want to do it on a show that's not 18 plus because I don't want kids to sort of see that kind of move and be like, I want to do that, because they will legitimately kill a human being. I didn't realize I had to level up. Definitely increase warp. Get some assault training and some pistol. Let's grab and intimidate. More vanguard training. And another warp. That move was awesome. Do it. Yeah, Azzy would take everything as well, which is good fun. I'll take everything anything people want to throw out as well. Right, I'm gonna go for a short break and grab a fresh cup of tea because my cup hath run dry. Oh, my mouse is on screen. Put it away. Yeah, I'll be back shortly. I don't even know if my webcam is on, but it is now. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a fresh cup of tea and all that good stuff, and I will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. And I will see you guys soon. Enjoy the soothing sounds of the Presidium. Enjoy the break. Okay, I'm back. Let's catch up with chat a little bit. Yeah, Azzy, I really appreciate saying that you love working with me. I always worry working with other people, like especially if I'm planning the match, which I did with Lunatrix, and I was sort of like maybe half of what was planning the match Retribution, the Battle Royale. I always worry that people would like think I'm going to make them look weak, and I know a lot of people don't want to voice that. And if people don't voice that, then I'm not going to know. So I'm like, you know, I always like to try and have a good back and forth match with people. So I really appreciate that you enjoy working with me, and I would definitely love to have more matches with you, because you and I, if we were given like more time in a match, we could do a lot of good shit. Yeah, I think now that you've gone face and I've gone heel, we can have a better dynamic in a match. Feel bad for not high-fiving Warfare 2, but you need to get to the corner with Carnage quick. Yeah, my entrance of Warfare 2 was a bit iffy, but you know, it worked. It worked. It's a mighty fine Batman hat. Yeah, it is. It's reversible too. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but like if you reverse it, the colors are like opposite. Every now and then I do reverse it on stream, but I prefer it sort of with the yellow symbol on a black hat. You do need to make an OPW hat. That would be awesome. Also, Lean Mean, thank you for the game code for PlayStation. What game is it? I'll definitely give it a try if it's not something I've got and played already. Look, it's a jellyfish.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Hello, Delan.
Please take time to examine.
When you finish your current project, you'll order some yarn and get going.
Great work.
That'd be awesome.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Oh, your shit is expensive. Let's immediately back out.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
It's... I can't read... I saw the beginning of the message. It's money. If you... I mean, I'm not going to ask you to do it now because you've already sent some. If you want, there is like a tip button down below that you can click on, and it sends money to a PayPal account that I've got. If you want to support the channel or me personally in any way. Most of the money I get sent, because I used to get sent like I wouldn't say regularly, it was every few months my Twitch revenue would get to the point where they would actually send me money, and most of it would always pretty much go on like going back into the stream, so it'd be to buy games or equipment and that kind of thing. You know how to work Twitch. Just go to my... are you watching on mobile or on computer? You'd happily face me over and over. You enjoyed every second. Sorry about how hard the AMF was. Well, I did tell you to hit me. Like, if people are going to hit me in wrestling, I want them to actually hit me. I want to feel the strike. Obviously, don't do it stiff, because then you're going to hurt someone. But I definitely want to feel the hit. So, PC. Yeah, if you just scroll down, there's like a purple box that says tips. You can just click on that, and it will take you to a page where you can send money.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
Was that the back of the head? Technically the back of my
For the
neck,
same
but yes,
reason
it
that
was.
Humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I think I should be going.
This is the way.
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
What's through there? Okay, more to the back of the head. Yeah. Yeah. It. I definitely felt it. I didn't feel much for a couple of seconds afterwards, but I definitely felt it. I said this to a bunch of people, that claymore hit me so hard in the back of my neck that the area around the impact went numb for a good couple of seconds, and I was a bit worried. I was like, oh shit. And then I was fine, so I was like, well, let's keep going. Man, you run real slow on this game.
I've had my office rearranged 5
Right.
times.
Hello.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today.
No, I'm here to complain.
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
You what?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
Are you mad?
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but
Acolytes?
they expect to be
What is this, a
attended
cult?
to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Giggity.
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent.
I'd like a
I'll
massage.
add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Yes, we've already been through this.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for
What
them.
am I doing about theme songs? Have I tried messaging the guy who made mine to see if they'll let me? I emailed them ages ago, asking for permission. They never responded. I thought of emailing them again, but then it just sort of got to a point where I was like, I may as well have my own made. I did message a YouTube channel. Well, they're not a YouTube channel, but they've made music that other people have posted on YouTube called Traumatosis. And I asked them if they were still making music, because the last thing they posted was in like 2017, I think. That was like when they were last active, and I was like, are you guys still making music? If so, you know, I'm a wrestler. They've basically done like lyrical covers of other wrestlers' songs, like The Undertaker, Kane, and Abyss. And I was like, oh, you know, if you guys do sort of requests, I would like an original theme song. They never responded, so I assume they're not active anymore. Rudy gave me a name of someone to message, so I've messaged him, given him sort of like the current theme song I'm using and generally what I want and that kind of thing, and he said he could probably make something similar to what I'm currently using. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Melina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Funny, I wanted the exact same thing.
Yes, of course, mistress.
And Elcor is complaining about you.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Hello.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
That's not why I'm here.
An hour here is better than a year on leave.
Okay, if you say so.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't
It's
come
my first
sooner.
time. Go gentle, senpai.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth. The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
Okay. Bing. I like that the doors make elevator
That
noises.
is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Yeah, so does everyone else.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he
Don't
will
touch
listen
me.
to you and let the matter be.
Hopefully something cool has made you lucky with yours and asked about it, and the dude gave you permission not long after you messaged him on Facebook. Did Aviators had a Facebook page? I couldn't find one. They might do, but I found like a main website that they have and emailed them through that, but never got a response. I imagine they get a lot of emails, so...
What happened between you?
I respect
I
his
didn't really
privacy
expect a
too much
response.
to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general.
It's like a love child of a
Convince him to
Smurfette
stop
and
spreading lies
Cthulhu.
about me. I would be very grateful.
Did she just hug me?
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Oh, well, excuse me. You asked to see me. I was the important person here. Let's remember that, shall we? You think she smelled me?
That's understandable.
So, you're making me uncomfortable. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything on the Presidium. I'll probably head to the Citadel, because I know we're heading to Cora's den soon anyway. Don't see a tips button? It's definitely there. If someone else can find the tips button and send a link into the chat with some sort of message saying, hey, if you want to support the stream in a in a financial way, it's not mandatory, then go to this link. Should still be there. Tips as in hints or cash? Money. Money. We are referring to money. There we go. Or you can put it as bluntly as Putty Tap Per, just put it. That works too. That's to CSEC. I want to go to Citadel. CSEC is later. Money, but this isn't Kingdom Hearts. It should be. Kingdom Hearts is a beautiful game. Although that mobile one that they have, and the next one they're making, I'm not. Fucking, what was it called? Unchained was just. I must talk to the. I'm trying to go to the fucking Citadel. For Moolah from Oddworld? Oh yes. The only Oddworld game I ever played was Stranger's Wrath. I might have streamed it as well. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, when you pick up money and the stranger's like, moolah. It's like the best part of the game. Looking around the screen area. No. Scroll down. Like, scroll down. It's down there. All my rules, my planned games, my playing games, tips, everything. It's all down there. I need elevator view. There it is.
The council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it.
No, you're not important.
Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Maybe in theatre mode and can't scroll. Yours always starts in theatre mode now. That's because you usually use Twitch in theatre mode. I love that this game has elevator music. These are the loading screens of this game as well. Kind of. One of the loading screens. If you use the fast travel, it's a different loading screen. But yeah, this is how it loads up like the next area. And I think it's just perfect that they added elevator music.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You can scroll, but you read that thing all the way back when, so you never look at it. Fair.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a spectre.
Guys, it's
Everything he
Garrus.
touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Literally the best
luck,
character in the whole fucking
Maybe they'll
series.
listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Dude, if I have more opportunity to talk to you, they can wait. Woohoo, Garrus. Every time I play through this game, I think maybe Garrus isn't as cool as I remember him to be. Because the last time I played this game was like years back. And I always think, you know, maybe I've romanticized him or whatever. And then I play through the game again and I'm like, no, he's definitely as cool as I remember him being.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move.
Can't wait, I'm in the middle of some investigations. I'm calibrating some investigations. I have a man crush on Garrus? I definitely do. There's a 60% sale on the PS Store. Yeah, they're doing a lot of sales and stuff. They're being really smart about it because they're like, hey, spend money with us. Also, do it because you should stay inside and we're giving you something to do.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
I'm Commander Shepard and this is my favorite Citadel on the Citadel. Are there any PS3 discounts? They stopped doing those? Then probably not. You don't play your PlayStation much anymore because but Xbox and Nintendo are doing the same. You wish Nihilus got more screen time? Me too. I would have loved to know more about Nihilus, rather. Should get Call of Duty Modern Warfare and play with you guys. I don't like Call of Duty. Like, if you guys played the free version, which I think is just like a battle royale, then I suppose I would put up with it just to play with you guys, but I'm not paying for a fucking Call of Duty game.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
I'd love it if you guys played Overwatch. That's the only shooter I really play. Or first-person shooter. Technically, this game is a third-person shooter.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Oh my god.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission
That scared the shit out of me.
is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I didn't even... How much was it? Yay, learning! Thank you, Lean Mean, for the £5 donation, or tip, or whatever you want to call it. Go back, there we go. I really appreciate that, thank you. Also for the PlayStation code. So, I really appreciate that support. It'll probably all go on more video games, because what else am I going to do? I mean, to be fair, like, in quarantine I have spent a decent amount of money on just stuff. I bought an extension cable for my capture card, but like other stuff is like I bought today, I bought some heavier weights because the only weights that I've got, the only dumbbells that I've got are 5 kilograms or 12.5 kilograms, and I'm finding 5 kilograms is getting to be a bit too light and 12.5 is just way too heavy, so I bought some heavier dumbbells, and I also bought my new coat for my next live wrestling show, so that should be fun. A dancing banana scared me. No, I can't see the dancing banana because I can't see slobs at the moment because I only have one monitor, so the game is taking up my monitor. It was the music suddenly coming out of nowhere. The H word is R word. Keeping you amused, a word you had some people earlier, but you're a Billy No Mate again. Yeah, I'm always a Billy No Mate. I'll find proof.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
He and they, what's the point?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
You're doing boring accounting
the
work.
Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
I got furloughed,
Ambassador,
so I'm at home all the
your
time.
petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Rubbish, she did yoga in the office yesterday. How about suit recordings? Those exist according to Ashley, and they never do anything about them.
Into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much
Look,
history. It
just-
made the Council question our motives.
Let's just ignore
I know
those.
Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
To be fair, we also don't actually have any suit recordings of Saren. Like, we can assume that he somehow deleted the one on Nihilus's suit. Either that or the Spectres likely don't have one because they sort of go above the law a lot of the time. So, yeah, we still don't have any evidence of Saren being a dick. A bunch of colleagues are furloughed, but about half are still working, either on construction sites or at home, just you in the office. Yeah, I'm at home all the time. I work at KFC, so... What a glamorous job for a wrestler. That one.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Sci-fi technology makes characters getting away with murder hard to believe. Well... No, because, like I said, there's no suit recorded. The only person who would have a suit recording of Saren is Nihilus, and we can assume that Saren deleted that with his Omni tool after killing Nihilus, and no one else in the Alliance would have seen Saren, so there's really no evidence against Saren. You're currently journaling PPE costs from main code to site codes. See how boring that is. Yeah, it sounds dull. They've opened a few KFC branches up north. Yeah, I got an email about how, like, you know, you might get a quiz about whether you can do deliveries or not. And I'm like, hey, I've got a car. I can deliver. But I don't think our KFC is doing deliveries because we never have. So I don't see why they would make us now. Am I getting paid at all? Yes, I'm getting paid 80% of my average wages.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Yeah, my last payment from work was a full payment because the cut-off point was the Sunday before we shut down. So I worked a little bit after the cut-off point, so I'm still going to get a decent amount of money for my next payment, but anything after the cut-off point is going to be 80% of my average wages for the time that I've worked there. Usually it would be for like a year, but I haven't worked there for a year, so it's going to be for the time that I've worked there. If he's a Spectre, let's use a Skyfall or a Casino Royale. Ha! James Bond jokes!
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
You get paid by Asda tomorrow. You're trying to find somewhere to get some custom shorts like the ones you wear, not having much luck. Ask JJ. His are custom, I believe. I think Mike's might be as well. You mean Mass Effect 1 pretty much is a James Bond flick in space? Yeah, it's a big space soap opera. This sounds similar to the Hatham Braddock backstory from AC3. No. Yes. Yeah, I suppose it is.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Do it.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
JJ wears different shorts to you. Yeah, I know, but they're still custom, so he might know whether they can do something for you, or he might know somewhere else that can do something for you. Neither there was a Mass Effect anime movie. Yes, I don't think I ever watched it though.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
That's not saying much.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Your shorts are MMA style ones, so you tried searching for custom MMA shorts but had no luck. Besides, you need a logo before you get any custom shit. Yeah, I haven't got any like shirts or merchandise or anything like that done because I don't have any sort of logos.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the
I was
air.
born a Spectre? I thought they weren't made. Weird question, why Nero? Why Nero on Twitch or why Nero in wrestling?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're
Wrestling,
sent on
because it's my
missions.
name online.
Other times,
It's the name
they
I
act
use
their
everywhere
own.
on the internet, so
They tend to operate outside the law.
I just brought it
do
over to
whatever
wrestling.
it takes to
Kind of
accomplish
fits
their goals.
as well.
The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents.
Why
the
online?
last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects
It's a
and
dumb
fears
story.
them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
The first big MMO that I played was Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I played the closed beta for it, and I made my character. And then around the same time that the closed beta was taking place, the Star Trek reboot started up, with all the time travel and the black holes and that kind of thing. And the main bad guy Romulan on that was called Nero, and he looked very similar to the character that I happened to have made on Star Wars: The Old Republic. So I literally just stole the name. But NERO was always taken online, so I just added another E, and it just always worked.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Sounds kind of biblical to me as well. I don't know if it is Nero, which kind of works with my character a little bit.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without
Your
leaving a
online
paper
is pretty similar.
A financial
Dude, coming up with an
genius.
original
Doesn't
name
do
these
anything
days is
illegal,
impossible.
But he knows all the loopholes.
People have already come up with it all.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
You're old. Your name stems from AOL chat room days. Yeah, but how did you come up with it there? Because of Sylvester and Tweety Pie. I thought I saw a putty tat. And what do putty tats do? They purr. Huh? Huh?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
No shit. Roman Emperor Vicio. I don't even know how to say that. Sniperi? I don't know. Yeah, I know Nero was a Roman emperor, but it always sounded to me like something you'd read in a religious text as well.
I haven't spoken to him before. Commander?
You need a name that didn't have numbers because you knew you wouldn't remember them. We were watching Tweety and it just sort of happened, and you've always used this name. Yeah, I mean, I've always stuck with Nero as well.
What? What? Oh, no, I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Never
You
mind.
you weren't what? Huh? Fucking Solarians, you slimy bastard.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
Is there something wrong with the conversation?
It wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Nero was the emperor before whom Paul was brought on his first imprisonment at Rome, and the apostle is supposed to have suffered martyrdom during this persecution. He is repeatedly alluded to in scripture. Nero is in the Bible. Well, there you go. This side quest should have been called Finders Keepers. I absolutely agree.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Not interested. What are we, Cloud Strife?
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself.
I'm going to go violate some Keepers.
So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Vicio Sniper Eye. Oh. I don't think in all the times that I've played through this game that I ever found all of the Keepers. And I'm not sure what happens if you do find them all. So what do you think, guys? Go and see Bala Von for the Shadow Broker, or go see Harkin, the disgraceful piece of shit human being?
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just
So there's one down here. Guess not. Does it say how many Keepers there are? There are 21 Keepers. Yes, thanks, Adrian. I appreciate that. It's always good to have your advice in my playthroughs. If this were Assassin's Creed, you would have all of the answers. Let's be honest. You feel disturbed you're being perceived as an Assassin's Creed nerd. Adrian, is there any Assassin's Creed media
I can't believe the council
of any kind that you haven't consumed?
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate
I
politics.
have this weird little scab thing on my hand, and it's been there for a while. It's like, it's one that you can pick. I know I shouldn't, but I'm fucking gonna anyway. You haven't played Odyssey? I don't believe you.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
What do we think then, guys? Shadowbroker or Harkin? Or rather, Balavon or Harkin? What's going on over there? That wasn't there before. Origins was already too long for you. Odyssey's way longer, and I hate it so much. Origins was great. I loved Origins. Level up! Assault training. I don't know. Pistols, sure. And warp, because warp is my favorite ability in the Mass Effect series. First aid.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason.
That
Why
Hanar.
can't it act
I'm sure
in
it has a
orderly
name.
and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
An evangelical permit?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
I could kind of get that, so arrest
Why
it.
don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution.
The Jelly?
that does
That's
not
racist.
anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
Hanaro, the friendly Hanar.
Jelly all afternoon. You are.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
This is not the way. Let's go full Mandalorian with it.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays.
The Protheans gave.
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Oh, I don't have enough Paragon or Renegade. Rip. I'll just buy the permit.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you? Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
There you
150
go.
credits. This should cover you. This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer.
How about I spread your
This one
goo all over
offers
the
its
Presidium?
thanks.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Of which you have many, I'm sure. Okay. That's Balavon. Let's see. Ooh, this one is to see Garrus, and I definitely want to. Ooh, yeah, no, I'm gonna go see Harkin. The decision has been made. You just remembered Blasto was a thing. Let's not talk about Blasto. There's not. I don't think there's anything over there at the moment. Ooh, keepers. Might be some keepers over there. Show me your keepers. Pink.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
I suppose that's true. For such a manly soldier, Shepard has a wimpy jog. It's so slow. That's the worst thing about it. Like, in real life, I could walk faster than Shepard jogs. Can't you sprint? Not outside of combat, no. You can only sprint in combat. And even then, it's a very short burst of energy. Don't think there are any keepers over there. I'm confused. I'm sure there's usually a mission like right here. I'm not really sure why there isn't. It might come up later. I'm sure it's usually like right at the beginning of the game there. Also, for those looking forward to all the space-faring stuff, taking my ship to all these different planets, yeah, that's not going to happen this stream. There's a lot to do on the Citadel. Ever played Advent Rising? It was a game before Mass Effect that tried to beat the space opera of video games. It slightly failed, but it's not that bad. I think I've heard of it, but no, I've never played it. Yeah, holding sprint just does that, which really doesn't make you run any faster. It looks like it does, but it doesn't. Characters in Advent Rising have really long legs. That would creep me out. Oh. This is Udina's office. I was like, where the fuck am I? There's no keepers in here. Hey, you guys got any keepers? There's a keeper station, but no keepers. I keep thinking about playing Greedfall on stream, but I didn't make it through the whole game last time I played it, and I'm not sure if I would again. It's an alright game, it just always felt like it was missing something. Trying to play Advent Rising is a paradox. The Xbox version doesn't crash but had really bad frame rate. The Windows version had good frame rate but it crashes all the time. Oh, so don't try it is what you're saying.
How you hold? Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
We really haven't fought that many Geth. Wait. Isn't this CSEC? This is CSEC. This isn't where I wanted to go. Unless this is the only way to it. Wrong elevator. It has really good music, at least. I like good music.
Attack on Eden Prime,
Ooh, the
many
news.
colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Where are the wards? Damn elevators. I like the party banter in them at least. Embassies. Ah, wards are this way. Glory to the Enkindlers!
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Do I have the 2 DLCs for this? No, I'm going to try and download one. Apparently the other is like an Origin exclusive, and I bought this game on Steam, so I won't be able to get the other one. I don't think they're that important for this one anyway, are they? Like Mass Effect 2 has, Mass Effect 2 and 3 have some pretty important DLCs, but I don't think this one does.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is
Bring down the Sky and Pinnacle Station. Yeah, I can get Bring Down the Sky, but not Pinnacle Station.
Binary Helix has settled out of court.
Second one wasn't even in the PS3 version or the Xbox version.
Of fraud.
It's an Origin exclusive.
Contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
It's only on Windows and Xbox 360. I thought it was on PS3. The game as a whole. I mean. Yeah, dark alleyway. It's a bunch of combat trials and VR simulations with a wee bit of story added to explain their existence. Oh, well that just seems meaningless. That's just a dead end. What's is Bring Down the Sky important then? I think this all circles round, doesn't it? Where did we just come from? Upper wards. Oh, that goes to the upper markets, okay.
That's him.
Assassino! You'd say so. Bring Down the Sky introduces an alien species. Oh, cool. I'll definitely see if I can get it downloaded then. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite place on the Citadel.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women, shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
Ha!
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Ashley doesn't appreciate boobs.
I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Bye, Rex.
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
We love you. Septimus.
What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting me.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Oh, I don't have enough fucking Paragon or Renegade. So we'd see all these important enemy characters for the first time again? Yeah, it is a bit.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower, or 2.
Or 3.
Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his...
Oh yeah, we've met him.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to? Where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, Here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
I think Commander Shepard rolls off the tongue better.
Getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
Oh, get wrecked.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel.
You couldn't have been a Marine.
Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor.
I thought I was supposed to be the first human Spectre.
Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread around.
No. Let's not spread them
Why
around.
should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
No,
you need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
That's very obvious.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The Executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
Oh yeah, real easy. We could die literally any
How well
day.
do you know
That's
Captain
fine.
Anderson?
It's easy.
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay.
Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with her head.
What do you know about Harkin?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes.
Let me see what you have.
Give me all of the supplies.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
These are what I want. And these. Ooh, that's expensive.
Hello
Do you have
there.
any more
Welcome
in
to Moorland's famous.
your other shop?
Oh, you will.
Negatory.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander
Hello,
Shepard,
Werner.
the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work.
I love how Shepard
But
sounds
next time
so
you're on Earth, I'd
disinterested
love to
most
buy
of the
you a
time.
drink. Thanks again.
I can relate.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy.
Good, I like snowy places.
I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private...
Foreshadowing!
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent.
Also, Earth Clan, it's Elfkin, thank you very much.
I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time.
Oh, your contact's probably dead.
Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
You have any of those combat licenses? That's combine license, whatever. I guess you can find Medigel basically anywhere.
Best place on this wall.
I don't think you want this. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell what Turian from.
I mean, the only Turian I ever recognize is Garrus.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist.
Such
working
nice
here on the
colors.
Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
I mean, this game is very colorful.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't
like
big.
nighttime in video
And if
games?
it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
In a sort of in a style like this where there's all the like colorful lights, yeah, I like it. If it's just like a dreary little town, then you know I'm pretty indifferent.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
They did Emily Wong dirty in ME3? I don't really remember. Where does this go? To Flux. Let's go see what Flux is. Sounds like a nightclub.
Hey, good to see enough human.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left too. Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
She wasn't even in ME3. They ended her story on Twitter. Wow. Rip Emily Wong.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den.
Why?
The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
I assume CSEC is protecting her?
They can't watch her all the time. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Feels like she was supposed to be that reporter on the Normandy, but they replaced her with that IGN lady. Yeah, I didn't like her at all. But we'll go into that when we reach ME3.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm waiting for someone else.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace a signal.
Dance? I don't know, you could dance in this game. Doesn't look like you can. Oh my god, how did I get so many missions? You remember an option for that? I think it came in ME2. There's a wards access corridor. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find it. Just walk straight into that wall. Now that goes to CSEC. Keeper!
Hey, I know you. You're
Day's
Shepard,
ruined.
right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens.
Man, Conrad got chubby in the past 3 minutes. Hopefully I can still do 450s and Phoenix Splashes when we're back. I reckon I can. I got a little thrown off the last time I tried to do a Phoenix Splash because we'd moved the ring, and I'm not sure if I have the headroom to do it. But you know, I'll give it a go if when I next get an opportunity.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux? Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much, figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Either way, I want to work
You know
more
a
on my
CSEC officer named Harmon?
high impact
I
sort of
shouldn't
style,
really say too much. He's been on the
rather
force a
than
lot
high
longer
flying
than
style.
me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
The occasional athletic
Right.
feat, but
You're
I don't
probably
want to
real
be
busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
based on that kind of thing. The nebula? What fucking nebula? I don't see any nebula. I just see vehicles zooming past. Keeper.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or who are you? Let her go.
Oof. There's some stuff you want to work on too. Yeah, I have a few moves that I want to give a go when we get back.
Enemy contact.
Rip that guy. If I can. Yep, got him.
Shield down.
Grenade! That went well.
Perimeter secured.
You're damn right it is. I should have used the Medi-Gel before replenishing. Oh well. Athletic feet. You remember there was a sports store there in Poland called Athlete's Foot? The owner had no idea what that really meant.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Wilson Fist?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd
I
been
think
shot,
I might be able to
but
do
she wouldn't
Dracovic
tell me
Feast
who
Your
did
Eyes.
it.
Which one's that?
I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Is that like the Starship Pain, but without the split leg spring off the top ropes?
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
Someone called Spider-Man.
Quarian must have something Saren wants.
What?
Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker.
Oh, Fist, not Fisk. Oh, well, you know.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You certainly are.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Ah, I love his passion. No, it's like the FOA, but as I bring them down, I bring my knee up into their sort of shoulder head area. Oh. Yeah, no, I imagine I could. I've managed to flip Rudy to his feet at Warfare from the FOA, so I don't think I would ever do it because it's so similar to my current finisher. It's like if I've got them in a torture rack position, I may as well do my finisher. I do want to steal. I say steal. I do want to try his set out choke slam, the choke bomb that he uses.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Neil's selling it was beautiful. I mean, Neil took it really well, but the issue I had with it was... So, for those who don't know, one of my finishers, the one that I'm sort of trying to push as my main finisher, even though everyone's like, no, just hit me with the kill shot. I'm like, I want to hit you with them. Is basically, I have someone laying on their back across my shoulders, and then I throw their legs up, and then as they're sort of back flipping to come back down, I'll turn, hook their head under my arm, and DDT them into the mat. So when I do it to someone, basically, as I push your legs up, you need to keep your core strong and your body straight so that you can get the full backflip. When I did it to Stu in the latest pre-show we did, I went to throw his legs up, and he just folded in half and sort of rolled over my head. So, he sold it beautifully, but it didn't go as right as I wish.
I never properly thanked you for saving
I should try the
me from
M6.
Fist's
I don't know what that
thugs,
is.
Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
What do you
take
sell?
A look at what you have for sale.
Probably nothing interesting. Yeah, all the a bunch of armor upgrades. Do I have any sniper rifles for dear old Garrus? I certainly do. 114. That's good. That's good. Let's go with that one. Ah, well, what's a sniper gonna do with more firing rate anyway? I don't know if he's trained in assault rifle. I might grab it for me just so that I have something that doesn't look like the most basic weapon. It doesn't look much different, but hey. Definitely grab that. Passive health regeneration is a must in this game. Send you a video on Facebook after this. Alright. I'll probably only be going for another like 20 minutes or so anyway. Oh. Thought he was talking about something else. I think this will also take me round, won't it?
Took almost 6 hours and we only found 1/10 of the ship.
You weren't here before, were you? Did I scan you? Have I scanned you? I've scanned you, so you were here before. Never mind. Let's go find this lady's sister at Cora's Den. That's my oh, it's not nearly as high as I would like it to be. I think my Renegade is still slightly higher. That's probably why I'm failing most of these conversation checks.
I get shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Oh, I don't want to do this yet. I want to grab Rex. Shit. Hold on. I came here for something else. Ooh. 331. Yeah, that should do. Okay. This was before heading in, so let's go to CSEC. CSEC is down here. Okay, may run slightly faster when I hold shift. I really can't tell. Do 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 do.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
I wonder if there's a way to change my party while on the Citadel.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
I want
My name's
you to
Shepard.
try.
I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Shepard.
I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Welcome
Glad
aboard.
to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
I want you to try. All of the Krogans were a huge disappointment after meeting Rex. Level up! I want to increase my charm. I'm going to keep increasing this because I want to get to tactical armor pretty much as quickly as I can. I kind of want to unlock shotguns pretty soon as well. Oh, I only got 2 points. Well then. He's also a Vanguard, as I believe it. I mean, a different kind, but...
You up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
More or less.
How do you know who I am?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, well, that's gonna be uncomfortable for a few days. I just peeled some skin off my fucking hand. What a genius! Like the palm of my hand. That, what I thought was a scar that I mentioned earlier. Just like a hard bit of skin. What's up here?
Okay, Jaleel. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Sean, he's threatened you.
Sure, but...
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. Hey there. Oh.
Off home for a dog
you're
walk.
not
Thanks for
CSEC,
playing.
are
Alright,
you?
Liam Mean. Thanks for stopping by and
Did
hanging
you
out.
want
Have a
something?
safe journey home.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance.
Thanks again for the tips.
I don't care what
As
anyone
well.
thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the
I
Keepers.
thought the name was familiar.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, CSEC officer. Where does this go? Oh, well, this looks like an important room. Oh, it's traffic control. Not quite as important as I thought it might be. I'm still going to keep scanning keepers. Which way was it back to the wards? Presidium, docking bay, down there.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than CSEC?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Turians and Krogans generally don't like each other. It was this whole big thing. More elevator music. It's what makes this game. This game would be terrible without the elevator music. We all know it. wonder if in the Money in the Bank match there's going to be that one person who uses the elevator to get to the roof, hopefully featuring elevator music. I mean, you'd think so. The whole point is to get to the roof of the building, right? I mean, I really like the concept of this year's Money in the Bank. The idea of having to fight up an entire building. It's just kind of cool to me. If they do it right.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorvin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Not yet.
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go.
Yeah, this didn't quite pan out how you expected, did it?
My plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
And nobody explodes.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct.
Like
After
explode or just
centuries
shut
here,
down?
We still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
Just think of Baszler in the elevator, sees them fighting, goes, yeah, fuck that, and just catches the elevator. Then the rest of the women get to the roof, and Baszler is literally sat in the ring holding the briefcase. I personally don't like Shayna Baszler, and even ignoring that, I hope she doesn't win because she won the Elimination Chamber, so she's kind of had her chance. I'd like to see someone else win. To be fair, I don't really know who else is in the Women's Money in the Bank match, but yeah, no, I hope she doesn't win.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by, Commander.
But yeah, I agree. She probably will
just
win.
Continue gathering data for me. Imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
I'm curious about these Keepers too. You hope Black wins the Money in the Bank? Abso-fucking-lutely. Black has deserved a push for fucking years. Since he got to the main roster, he should have been like right at the top. But they just didn't fucking give him anything, so, you know. It seems to be coming from the Wards access corridor. I don't know where that is. I'm just gonna go. Right, Garrus, you are trained in everything but a shotgun. That's cool. I know you're best with a sniper rifle. Yeah, we'll keep you on that. What do you have? Okay, you can stay with the shotgun too. I think we'll
Looks like it's shut down.
love him and hate that they gave him jobbers every fucking week except for Cesaro. Only recently gave him good matches. Yeah. I mean, he's had some really good matches, but he can do way better than what they've given him for a while. Enemy is everywhere! That's the wrong weapon. Enemy is everywhere! I can't shoot them, I haven't got the right angle. I haven't got the right angle on anyone, to be fair. Enemy is everywhere! I think there's someone on top of that. Off you go. Ah, Krogan! Krogan! Krogan, kill it! It's dead. Him and Murphy? Yeah, him and Murphy was a great match. Who was it he faced right after WrestleMania? Because that was better than his Mania match. Enemy is everywhere!
Think we're good, Shepard.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Apollo Crews, yeah, that was a phenomenal match. I like how...
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
It's not
Shooting
always...
people isn't always the answer.
Thank you, Garrus. Thank you. Plus, I wanted the Paragon points. Otherwise, I would have just shot them. I just couldn't find a gap. It's fine, I'll just override it. I have plenty of Omnigel. Oh, I have an edge too. Right, you can go without a new shotgun for a while. What's my pistol like? Oh, my pistol's going to be good for a while. You can have that. Anytime I get a sniper, it's going straight to you, because you're sort of the only sniper in the bunch. You have a scimitar and a banshee as well. Me, I will produce these to paste. He's faced only Lorcan and Austin Theory since Mania. Yeah, but it was the Cruise match that really stuck out for me. Gotta keep me Omnigels stocked. Oh boy. I don't have barrier yet. That's gonna work against me. Hey, we did it.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Him and Lorcan was good. Alistair can pull a good match out of a wet plastic bag though, let's be honest.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Shoot him in the foot.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Those are the
Face
same
to
thing.
face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Just pull the
Here
trigger.
in the wards.
Shoot him in the
back alley
foot.
by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
Dream match for Black is Taker. My dream match for Black would have been Taker about at least 5 years ago.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
Guys, if you want...
Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
If you want the full Rex experience, you got to put some headphones on, because he just sounds... it's like listening to melting chocolate. Holy moly.
Lost shield.
I win.
Negative contacts.
I'll get back to reading chat in a moment. I'm a little bit under pressure at the moment.
Did you bring it?
Blackface's taker and retires him.
Where's
Yeah,
Fist?
I would have loved that.
They'll be here. Where's
If
the
you find any music that I might be able to get permission
deal's
for and sounds similar to my song, yeah, you can send it to me. If I find any royalty-free music that I like, I might send it to the guy that made Rudy's music and say, you know, if you haven't gotten too far in the making of my theme song, then, you know, this might be helpful for you. Ah, they overheated my gun. Ass. I just warped nothing. Oh no, what the f- oh, they overloaded me. It's fine. Can I knock you out of that? I absolutely can. Come on. Where's the other one? I know there was one more.
Just
Oh,
set
no, he's
me
already
up.
dead. Okay.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
The waifu.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian?
She's my
What are
waifu.
you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tali is the perfect example of how cute can transcend physical, like, looks.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people.
Appearance.
When
That's
we
what I'm
reach
looking for.
maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or
Does it have to
fuel,
have a long-ass
or
intro?
some type of useful
No.
technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla.
I mean, for the pre-shows,
Through our
I didn't
pilgrimage,
use the
we
intro
prove
for my
that we
song
will
because
contribute
Emma
to
had the wrong
community,
version.
rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
The version that was used in the pre-recorded shows was a version that I wanted sort of stored, that I wanted Emma to store away to use as like a victory version, and I even named it Nero Victory when I gave it to her, but she said it was the only version she had, so it was the one I had to use.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Shut up.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
The waifu, you mean?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
In other words, clear up all your side missions. Yeah, why not? Level up! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. I'm gonna grab Barrier. It's gonna be helpful in future fights on hard mode. I kind of want to upgrade Throw a little bit more because, like, it starts doing quite heavy. Like, the main point of Throw is to push an enemy away, but like, I can't remember if it affects it in this one or if it starts affecting it in second. That Throw starts doing like really heavy damage. I can't remember. Well, keep it as it is. Okay. So many side missions. Yeah, I can't speak to Comrade yet. I need to go back and talk to everyone. Every fucking one! But that can all wait. Equipment? Oh, equipment. No new actual weapons and shit. It must be, is that human? It is human. Must be upgrades. Yeah! Why would I want to reduce the stability of a shotgun? That seems very... None of these upgrades would be useful for a shotgun. Hammerhead rounds certainly would, but they would also be useful for a sniper, and I'm thinking of giving them to Garrus. I might just keep the combat sensor on my pistol. The accuracy might be helpful though. Nah, keep the combat sensor. Upgrade my radioactive rounds. Ooh, armor. What have we got for armor? Nothing. Okay, Garrus. Tempted to put the recoil damper on it. And for this, definitely the hammerhead rounds. I also give you your assault rifle a lot. Improved... Oh, I feel like improved stability would be better. Yeah, let's put the improved stability on the assault rifle. Accuracy on the sniper rifle. I might put the high caliber barrel on my shotgun. Yeah, that's good. And you can also use a pistol, but I kind of don't want to... I don't know what you're trained with. She can use the same things as I can. Okay. No, that doesn't mean get your weapons out. Calm down. Pistol. Sure, that one. And that's basically it. That's all I can do, because I want to swap. I want to put the high caliber barrel on my shotgun. Okay. That's going to be it for today. I've been going for a while. I want some food. I want some more tea. And I'll upload this to YouTube. So yeah, I'm glad that the stream worked despite playing this on PC. Usually I have nothing but trouble when streaming a PC game, so you know, it worked, which is good, which means we can probably get through the whole series on PC. I didn't record this because I wasn't sure if the PC could handle it. It couldn't handle the last time I tried to record it and stream a PC game. So I'll just rip this straight off of Twitch and edit it that way. You can smell bacon now and you want to go cook bacon. You know, funnily enough, I can smell bacon too. It just, like, the just starting to cook smell of bacon. But no, I'm going to have korma. I haven't had korma in a long time, so I want korma. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, one of the main reasons I'm playing the Mass Effect trilogy is because I'm running out of games to stream. So if anyone has anything they want me to stream or any recommendations for games I might enjoy, then go nuts. Send them to me. Probably on Twitter would be the best place to send them to me, and I will look into them. And if they look like shite, then I'm not going to stream them. If they look fun, then I probably will. But we'll see. What day is it tomorrow? It's Friday tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I might stream more Star Wars. The Mass Effect's going to be a long series to get through, especially this one. Although I think Mass Effect 2 might be longer, but this one has like moments where it's just long, okay? Skyrim, no, I have no interest in playing an Elder Scrolls game. Unfortunately. I know a lot of people enjoy it, but I don't. One good idea is to go onto my YouTube and look through my playlists, because those will be all of the games that I have already played on stream. I'm pretty sure I haven't played this one on stream. Now that Adrian said, haven't we played this one already, I'm going to go to my YouTube and double check, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure I haven't, so. But anyway, like I said, more Star Wars tomorrow, and we'll get back on this maybe Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to stream on Saturday. We'll see. Until then, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been swell. Thank you again to Lean Mean for the tips and the gifts and all that kind of thing. And thank you to everyone else just for hanging out and having a chat. This has been a very active stream today, which I really like. It's one of the reasons that I do it, just that everyone else can come in and have a chat and hang out. Even if you don't like the game, just come and chat. And yeah, I hope to see more of you again tomorrow. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Have an absolutely wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay clean, stay home. Unless you're important, then don't. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.